So, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you guys a chance to come on in. This is going to be a really, really, really interesting audio video. So, you can kind of see like a podcast because you guys won't be seeing me in this video. So, this is going to be really great. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the first things you need to do as far as building business credit, as well as getting business credit cards and different things like that. Just the entire blueprint, and I will be putting up a phone number that you guys can call or text. Probably like if you have a long question, then you're probably going to want to call the number and ask your question. Other than that, you can always just type it in the comments. Hey sis, so I'm going to give you guys a chance to come on in. Kat, if you can you share this video, please? And I'm going to share it as well. I'm going to just give people time to come on in. Let me go find it, and then I'll just put it where they can just go to the link. Yes, thank you, Kat. Yes, thank you, Kat. All right, hold on. Let me share. Let me copy the link. Copy link. I'm going to share it in the business group so that way they have it directly. And whoever missed this, hey, all the people that's been asking questions, hopefully they come on. I mean, I tried to come on a little bit later. Okay, click here for the live video. Wait, click here for the live Q&A. I'll just put questions and answers just in case someone doesn't know what Q&A is. Welcome, 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 everyone. Questions and answers segment. Um, I'm live now. Okay. All right. So in about probably okay, we have four people. So they're trickling in slowly but surely. They're trickling in slowly but surely. Let me share it on my regular Facebook page too. Hello, Sister Angela. All right, let me share my regular Facebook page too. Okay, build business credit uh without using your social security. Hopefully you know what that is. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just sharing this and I'm gonna start. In the meantime, anyone that's watching, if you have any questions, please feel free to type. I will also be putting a phone number up here in just a second so that if you are unable to type, you can call me. All right. All right, watch this live video now. Okay. All right, so let me find the number. Um, Let me edit. And for those of you that are here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am a dweller. Um, happy that everyone is here. You guys will not be seeing me in this video. I may pop in and out as far as showing my face, but I want you guys to focus on what I'm saying versus looking at the person on camera. I ain't trying to have nobody stunned. You know, I'm beautiful. I'm just playing, but no, really I am. No, I'm just kidding. So, I want you guys to focus. And I feel like if you hear my voice, then that'll be a little better with you focusing. All right. Makes sense to me. So let me how do I change the name? Oh gosh. How do I change my name? Give me a second, because let me just see something. I thought I had my phone number somewhere. Here we go. Settings. I thought I could just click. Oh, here it is. Edit, edit. Remove from screen, edit solo, edit name. Here we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So if you guys have questions, and you don't want to type it in, go ahead and just call me and I'll play it, so everyone can hear it, and then I'll answer it that way. But first things first. So many people have started businesses, and myself included. I started businesses, years ago, and I knew nothing about business credit. Everything that I was buying, I was purchasing under my personal credit cards or out of my bank account and so on. No one told me about invoicing. No one told me about net 30. No one told me anything about buy now and pay later. Right? So back in November of last year, I started doing my research. So I added myself to a couple of business groups, and I learned so much. So shout out to all of the businesses. Hey, Nia, love you. So shout out to all of the businesses that um, gave back. Basically, people on YouTube giving back, people on Facebook giving back. Shout out to everyone that had the knowledge, had the blueprint, and wanted to share it with their brothers and their sisters. Okay. So first things first. I guess people will have to just catch on. All right, first things first. I'm going to go over, let's just say, if you don't have a business and all this stuff. Listen, guys, in the description, if you look at the description of this video, I have joined my Facebook group. I post information there every single day. So anyone that's in that group, if you have not utilize that free information, shame on you. You better use it while it's free, because one of these days I'll be charging for all this information that I'm giving for free, because this is my research, my time, and so on. So get it while you can get it. All right. So first things first, when you start a business, right? First of all, you need to think of your business name. What I want my business name to be. Google that name. Make sure no one else has that name. And if someone else does have that name, then maybe you need to spell yours a little different, because you don't want people searching for you and your competition comes up. Okay? You don't want people searching for you and your competition comes up. That's number one. Secondly, once you actually have a name, you need to go on irs.gov, and apply for an EIN number. Okay? EIN number. Some people say tax ID, but it's EIN. You need to apply for an EIN number. During that time, you need to determine whether you want to be sole proprietor or LLC. Sole proprietor or LLC. Okay, sole proprietor or LLC. Me personally, I always tell people do LLC, because it just seems like it's better. You may one day want to hire some people. Sole proprietor means it's just you, but one day for your business, you may want to hire some other people. So for me, it's just better to do a LLC. So that's what I have, limited liability corporation. Okay, so that's the second step. The third thing you need to do is apply for a DUNS number. And I'm trying to just say the most important. I'm probably going out of order, but hey, don't kill the messenger. A DUNS number, which is DUNNS. That's what it's spelled, number. But you can get that, guys, for free. Everything that I'm telling you, you do not have to pay for. Please do not be fooled. Don't let these people or these companies, or when you're researching and you're Googling, tell you, hey, we can do this for you. No, you can do everything yourself. And if you don't know how to do it, that is why I have my Facebook business group. Okay. I have my Facebook business group, and it is free. It is free. I post information there daily. I do get a lot of questions. I get so many questions. So I said, you know what? Let me do this Q&A before, while I have the time. So my Facebook business group is Build Business Credit with Tax ID, aka EIN. But you guys can, let me see if I can paste it. Okay, that's way too much information. All right, I forgot I had done some other stuff. I'm going to paste the link right now for you guys, even though it's already in the description of this video, but just in case you want to leave, click on it, join and come on back. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and get this together. I'm sorry, guys. It just rained like crazy here. Thank you, Kat. I'm going to post it too since I said I was going to post it. Good gracious. I got a lot going on over here. Hold on. And remember, guys, this is a Q&A segment. So if you have any questions, okay, Kat got it. Kat put it up. Thank you, Kat. So if you have any questions, please ask the questions now. So those are the beginning things, guys. And I mean, of course, you have to get so DUNS number. You can get a DUNS number from Dun and Bradstreet. DUN, then the like signal N, Bradstreet. Dun and Bradstreet. Let me spell that out for you guys. Dun and Bradstreet. But all of this information, guys, if you forget, you can always just come on over, join my group. So I just typed it in. It is Dun and Bradstreet. That is where you get your DUNS number from. Your DUNS number will also serve as your social security number for your business as well as your tax ID. So once you've gotten all those things out the way, and sometimes everyone's finding out about building business credit and so on. So before where you can get your stuff overnight or even the same day, now it may take a little bit longer, but please do not pay anyone to do these things for you. You're only paying the middleman. You can do everything yourself for $0. All right. So the next thing you guys need to do is, of course, get your website. Um, build a website, and it's not hard. You can use Wix. It's a bunch of different websites you can use. But I want to get to what really made me do this video. So, website, get your domain name. That is your www.com. One important thing, guys, you need to get a business email address. If you do not have a business email address, when it comes time for you guys to start applying for business credit, you're going to get turned down so many different ways, and you're going to be trying to figure out, why am I not getting approved for anything? So business emails always end with .com. It's not mybusiness@gmail.com or mybusiness@Yahoo. No, your business email will always end with a .com. So like my business email is adwellwithdaniels at miraclegrowthwater.com. Then I have another one, adwellwithphillips at miraclegrowthwater.com. If y'all didn't know, my business is Miracle Growth Water. So when I was applying for certain things, and this is how I know it to be fact, I was applying for certain things, and whenever I used my Dwell with Daniels at miraclegrowthwater.com, I was getting approved. When I started using miraclegrowthwater at gmail.com, which is just like my regular email, nothing was going through as far as business. So when they ask for a business email, you need to get a business email. You can get one through Google. A lot of times you can get one through your personal website. So I have a website through YolaSite, and I like YolaSite. Now, YolaSite might be difficult for somebody else if you don't really know how to build websites, but to me, it's fine. So I use YolaSite.com. That's what I use for my website, and I pay not even $10 a year, not a month, not even $10 a year for my business email. Okay, so those are the things that can get you going, right? So but like I said, this is gonna be like a kind of like brush through video because no one's asking questions yet. So I'm just gonna brush through some pointers here. Um, Another thing that you guys must also do is get a business phone number. That's very important. Business phone number, because again, once you guys start applying for those credit cards that you want to get, and those invoices, and those net 30s and net 60s and so on, once you start applying for those buy now, pay later accounts, they're going to ask for a business phone number, and they don't want it to be your cell phone number. Now, it could be a cell phone, but a business number. Okay. So a lot of these companies will call you. A lot of these companies will call you. I'm going to say that again. When you're applying for credit and different things like that, a lot of these companies will call you. That's just like I just recently got, well, I got a whole bunch of different credit cards, so a whole bunch of different accounts. But the latest one I got was for Lowe's commercial card. And I remember when I started back in November of last year, and I was in one of these, credit groups, and I'm watching all these people applying for all this different stuff, but they kept saying, you got to start at tier one, you know, get these first so that your credit can start reporting, then try to get everything else. So me, I was just trying to skip around. I was like, man, I'll get approved. I'll get approved. No, because I didn't have anything reporting yet, meaning I didn't have a lot of stuff reporting to the business credit bureaus. I was not getting approved. I was getting denied. And at first, I had a Gmail versus the business email. And I read it just like I know you guys are reading it on the Facebook page, and y'all probably not thinking nothing of it, but it's important. So when I was applying for Lowe's, oh, another thing I forgot to tell you guys, and this is for business credit. And this is the most important, you want to freeze your personal credit. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. I have a lot of information, guys. So if it seems like I'm skipping around, I'm sorry. But while you guys are not asking questions yet, I'm just trying to just give you just some of the pointers here. But for a thorough breakdown, please make sure you join my Facebook group, because I literally, and I'm going to say this again, I literally have the blueprint from step one, and it just keeps going on and on. I have all of the links of all of the creditors. I have what you need to say if you get denied from certain ones. So yes, you definitely want to join that. Okay, so you want to freeze your personal, and I don't mean lock it. I mean freeze it. You can always unfreeze it. Freeze your personal credit. And that would be Equifax. Let me spell it out. Experian. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I hate spell checks sometimes. And guys, remember, I'm here. This is a Q&A segment. So please ask your questions, because once I get off of here, I do honor the Sabbath. So you guys are not going to be able to get any answers from me probably until Monday, if you have any questions. Equifax, Experian, Equifax, let's see. Experian and TransUnion. Okay. TransUnion. Okay. So the reason why you want to freeze your personal credit is because while you are applying to get business credit, while you are applying, can you go through Credit Karma to freeze credit? No, you cannot go through Credit Karma to freeze credit. You have to go to the bureau themselves. So you have to go to Experian and then type in, or you can even put freeze. What you guys can do is you can Google it. You can put freeze Experian, freeze TransUnion credit, freeze Equifax. All right. And it's simple. They'll give you a number. Make sure you write that number down. And if you ever need to have your credit pulled for whatever reason, you can call in, or you can go in through the website and unfreeze it. But it's definitely great to keep your credit frozen, because one, you don't have to worry about somebody stealing your credit and trying to, open up an account. Two, while you are applying for business credit, you do not want these creditors that say that they don't do any hard pulls to pull your regular credit. Okay? Because the point is, you want to start building your business credit. So you do not want all those inquiries on your personal credit. I go over all of this in my Facebook group, so that's why I'm telling you guys you need to join that Facebook group. All right, so you've done all of that, right? So now let's just say you've done everything that you needed to do. Another thing, and let me just tell you this. Okay, so I was talking about Lowe's. So I applied for Lowe's. So while I was online, and I did the application, this time I didn't get denied. It told me to call a number. So I had to call customer service. So when I called customer service, she put me on hold and she called my business. Yes, she called my business. So she called the number that I had down. Now, remember, the number that you have, which is why I'm telling you guys, get a business phone, a business number. You can do that. You can get a Google Voice number. So I even tell you guys how you can go about when you first starting out, getting a separate line for your business, like for your business number, without having to pay any money. All of that is also in my Facebook. So you can get a Google Voice number. So it's a lot of information, guys. It's a lot of information that I can. You're welcome, Sister Angela. There's a lot of information that I'm telling you guys, but all of the links, because this is YouTube, all of the links um are on my Facebook page. There's a lot of links, guys. So I didn't want to bombard my description with putting all those links. But if you join my Facebook group, and I'm gonna pin it. Let me see if I can pin it. Give me 1 second, everybody. Hold on. And whoever missed this, I know they are mad. Yes. CT folks, how you doing? Hey guys. You, um, hold on. Do. Okay, so oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can pin this. Let's see if I can pin one thing. Okay, well, let me pin it. Wait. I thought I was signed in. Pin message. All right. So if you guys go. Yes, I know you're in the group. Thank you. That is so good. And thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on and asking questions. So I will say this. Um, when I was at tier one, right? Of course, I started at tier one. But believe it or not, because I already had American Express, like the personal card, CT, I was able to get the American Express business card at tier one. And that was only because I already had a relationship with American Express. I already had a relationship with American Express, so I was able to get the American Express card. So I will say that yes, there are unsecured. I don't have any secure credit cards. All of my credit cards are unsecured. A lot of the gas cards you can also get at tier one. So yes, there's a lot of different credit cards that you can get um that way. So does anyone else have any questions? I'm trying to just think of any other thing that I can help you guys with right now, because I know that it said how to start. So I've already gone over um how you start, right? I've already gone over how you start, but once you started, okay, so yes, CT, if you already have them, then start applying for the business ones. Start applying for the business cards, because they're gonna do a soft pull. You get what I'm saying? Because you're already with them. So once you get approved for that first one, apply right back to back for that second one, apply for that third one. Keep applying the same day until you can no longer apply. That is one thing that I learned about American Express. So each time I've gotten an American Express business card, I've always gotten 2 to 3 the same day. Okay, so Kat said, what's the difference between secured and unsecured credit? Thank you, Kat. Okay, so Secured, so Cat, a secured credit card would mean that you had to put a deposit down. You had to put a deposit down, meaning say you wanted a credit card that is like $400, right? And they're saying that they need a security deposit. So you're gonna pay $400 to the company, and then that $400 will become available on that secured credit card. So as you spend it, you know it's unavailable, but as you pay it back, it becomes available. Now some creditors will match what you put, as well as some after about a year will make your card unsecure. Now, unsecured credit cards is when you apply for a credit card and you don't have to put any money down to get that credit card. Okay? So that was a great question. That was a great question. Um, Another thing that people don't realize, and a lot of people don't realize this, is once you freeze your credit, guys, right? Once you freeze your Experian, your TransUnion, your Equifax, the creditors cannot look at your credit. So when you apply for things, some of the business creditors will say call in, and you want to call them. So you either want to call them if you get that notification right away, or if you get the letter in the mail that says call us because we need to verify information. So because my stuff is frozen, that was happening at the beginning. So once I would call, they would ask me my name, the business name, excuse me, the business phone number, the business phone number, as well as let's see, my name, business phone number, the business address, and so on. CT, before I answer your question, give me one more second. So for the people that don't have a business address, now there are some places that say you can use a virtual address and different things like that. I didn't do that. I used my home address. Now somebody's probably going to say, well, isn't your home address out there now? Listen, if you Google my name, Google Maps tells you how to get to my house. I'm just saying. So my business is literally behind my house. My warehouse is literally behind my house. So that is my business. That's my address. So I don't think that it's an issue with someone using their home address if you don't have a physical, like, brick and mortar, building. If you don't have a physical building, because a lot of us work from home. So if you work from home, then if you, let's just say you did do a virtual address, right? When you get business credit, where are these bills going? Are they going to this virtual address? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So you don't want your credit cards and anything that you get as far as business to go somewhere else. So like I said, I'm not too savvy on the virtual business addresses, but it just seems to me that these companies would know, you know? And when you start applying for a business credit, you want to make sure that everything matches. You want to make sure that all of your information that's on Dun and Bradstreet matches what you're putting on your applications, okay? Yes. So, um, yes, exactly. Exactly, CT. So any suggestions on closing things, companies on net 30? CT, Fair, FAIRE is good. And all of the other ones, Fair is good. You can always do, so Fair is a net 30 and net 60. And they have a bunch of different things on there. They have clothing, they have stuff that you can sell. Amazon as well. Amazon as well. So Amazon is good. So everybody listen. All of you guys, if nothing else, you guys need to be, you tried to get them, and what happened, CT? What happened when you tried to actually get them? Because they have those. And another thing, guys, now, what's the link for Amazon? CT, I got it in the group, right? I'm gonna need for you to, are you new to the group? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on my phone well, hold on. Hold on. You didn't get approved. How didn't you get approved? Oh my gosh. All right, let me hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up without actually leaving. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm going to pull up one first. Let me copy it. So this is for the Amazon business line of credit. I know somebody's going to want that one. That's for the corporate line. Those are different. So Amazon has two, and I'm gonna see if I can also pull up the other one for you. So there's two. Yeah, CT man, you probably got to talk because I got to figure out what you're doing. So to where you're not to where you didn't get approved. Something somewhere is not lining up correctly. That's what I'm thinking. But it's okay because sometimes it just takes time. So the link that I just put up for you guys, right? This is actually for the Amazon business line of credit. Amazon has a bunch of different credit. They have the Amazon store card. They have the Amazon Net 30 invoicing, which I'm going to give you guys that information. They also have the Amazon line of credit. Now I have both. So you guys know anytime that I get approved for something, I post it in my business group so that you guys know that these things that I'm telling you guys to do, that they're working. I want at one point I posted all of my business credit cards that I have, and it's a lot of them since November of last year. So the Amazon Net 30, I feel like that would be the easiest one. I feel like that would be the easiest one that you guys can actually get at first, depending on where your credit is. Because Net 30, guys. So let me just okay. The Net 31 is basically Amazon will give you a certain amount of credit, right? They'll give you a certain amount of credit that you can spend. So each time that you purchase from them, they'll invoice you and you don't have to pay that back for 30 days. So I'm going to give you guys a little gem in a second of how you can start any business with $0 just shopping on Amazon. All right. So guys, share this video. Listen, this is important. This is information that people are not telling you. People are not telling you. You got approved for another company. Congratulations. Okay, so let me find the other link, guys. Okay. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm just trying to post the links as I can. Let me check it. I don't know if that's the link or not, so let me just make sure because I have a lot of links. I have a lot of links, so hold on a second. So most people try to get the Net 30 before they do the Net 55. Like it took me a while to get approved for the Net 55 because I guess they're waiting on things to actually I guess they're waiting on things to actually start showing up. So let me just click the link that I just put up and see where it goes. Open. Okay. So the link that I just that's the perfect link. All right, guys. So the link that I just put up, you guys need to click on it, save it, because you want to create a free Amazon business account. You want to create a free Amazon business account. Let me get a sip of water. Hold on. Okay, you want to create a free business account with your business information. Now, remember, do not, and I'm going to say this again, do not create that business account until you have your business email. If you put your regular email in there, they are not going to send you, they're not going to send you an invite for Net 30. And even once I show you guys the blueprint of how you can talk to them and get past, oh, I didn't get an invite for my business and blah blah blah. If you are not putting in a business email, you will not get approved. And I'm telling you guys that now. So you need to get that business email. If you don't get nothing else, hey, get your tax ID number and get your business email. If nothing else, but you need to have that business email. And remember, it's not your business at whatever. It's not like at Gmail, at Yahoo, at GoDaddy. No, it will be your businessname.com. So most people use their first name, their last name, their businessname.com. So I do know that Google offers a business email, but I think they want to charge you every month. So just look and see who charges like really, really cheap for a business email. All right. Because like I said, I use Yola site. That's the company that I go through. But once you actually create that business account with Amazon, 9 times out of 10, they will contact you and they'll invite you to doing pay by invoice, PBI, pay by invoice. Okay. So if you don't get that invite, which I never got the invite, if you don't get the invite on my Facebook page under features, I tell you guys how you can contact them through the chatting through through the app, through chat at the bottom. So you can chat with them and you can say everything that I have is it's a blueprint, and more than likely they will approve you. They'll invite you. All right. So I would definitely say if you don't get that invite, place one little order, place something so that they can see at least you tried, you did some activity. Okay. So if you already have a business email and you have um your tax ID number and you have your business, you've already started certain things, then basically you can move forward. But all of the blueprint guys is in my Facebook group, okay? In my Facebook group. Anyone that's going to watch this video later, make sure that you read the comments because a lot of the links that I'm talking about are there. The ones that I could actually post are there. So, guys, listen. When I tell you that there are so many different credit cards that you can get, and like I said, I have a list of them. And there's other companies that's starting out because you just need to build up. When you first start out, you just need to build up. Everybody, you have to crawl before you walk. Everybody wants to come out running. Somebody asked me about getting a car in their business name. I have done that. I actually bought a beautiful Mercedes. You guys, if you're in my group, you have seen it. That's my third Mercedes that I own. So you guys have seen it. And I did it all through my business. Now, for me, because of the amount of the car, because they were approving me, I probably could have got a car for 50,000, without having to do without doing a personal guarantor of I use myself as my personal guarantor. I probably if my car was like 40, 50,000, I probably just could have gotten my car, didn't have to worry about um I won't say co-signing because a co-signer and a personal guarantor is two different things, but it's similar. So because my car was 80,000, it was a lot. It was 80,000 plus. I use myself as the personal guarantor, meaning yes, my car is under my business name, Miracle Growth Water, but I, Adwoa, promised that if Miracle Growth Water doesn't pay for it, that I, Adwoa, will. So that was only because of the amount of car that I wanted. Now, if I wanted something that was less than that, then yes, the bank just would have done it. I wouldn't have had to worry about, being a personal guarantor. But hey, it's I'm like, hey, mine is reporting to both of my credits, it's reporting to my personal credit and my business credit. So I don't have a problem with that. But now if I didn't do a personal guarantor, I probably would have had to get a car that was cheaper, you know, because I had never had a commercial loan before, but now I do. So once you get your foot in the door, it's no problem. So next time when it's time for me to get another commercial loan, hey, I'm just going and saying, hey, my business is such and such. This is my tax ID number. This is my DUNS number, whatever. Let me show you copy of my LLC and I'll be good to go. Okay. So it wasn't hard. They do have all dealerships have a commercial lending service, all of them, all dealerships. So some people go through Alley, Ally, they go through Alley. Some people go through their bank, because there's more than one place, guys. You can always ask your bank, do you do commercial lending? You can ask the dealership, do you do commercial lending? So let me just tell you guys, when I went in, I was so um brainwashed from this one group, because everybody kept saying, oh, I got this car. They ain't asked for no social. I got this, I got that. Let me tell you something, guys. They're always going to ask you your social. Let me tell you why. 9 times out of 10, they're going to ask you just because they need to know that you are who you say you are. So I went in with my credit frozen. So that made it worse for me, because not only was I coming in there with my credit frozen, I'm also telling them, hey, I want this car. And I don't want to give you my social, and I don't want to give you blah blah blah. So, rule of thumb, when you go in, unfreeze your credit. Because just in case if they have to look at it for just whatever, they're not pulling your credit, but just in case if they have to look at it, I'm just saying, and they need to verify who you are, you know, make sure you do that. And when it's frozen, a lot of times they think that it's fraud. So for me, it was frozen. So I had to literally prove who I was. While I was sitting there, it was crazy. They went online. They looked at my movies. Oh, I'm also a filmmaker, guys. So when they Google me, because they will Google you. Companies will Google you. He was like, oh, well, everything comes up, and this is the girl that's sitting in front of us that's on here. So just, do your research, see who has the cheaper rates, and make sure you can afford it. Does anyone else have any other questions? Because there's so much information, guys. But like I said, when you go to my Facebook page, right, they have what they consider tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And tier 1 is where you would start out. So if you follow the blueprint, if you follow the steps, guys, you will start getting approved for everything that you are trying to get approved for, without worrying about having to do things through your social security number. But it is a process. So if you're not set up, your business has to be set up properly. If you're not set up properly, then you're not gonna get approved. You're gonna get denial after denial after denial, and you're gonna be trying to figure out why. And a lot of times it's simple things. It's simple things. So that entire blueprint, guys, like I said, it is on. It is in my group. I'm sorry, I was gonna say it's on here. It is in my Facebook group. And remember, Facebook is free. So I can put it in the description, but it's too many links. Like, I have so many links. I need to do an ebook, because I have so many links, and I have a lot of information of different companies that offer business credit that no one's even talking about. You know, because I've listened to some of the people that you have to pay to listen to. So I've gotten a lot of valid information for you guys, and links and everything. But 9 times out of 10 and 10 times out of 10, a lot of these stores that you are shopping from, guys, you can get some type of invoicing from them. You could get some type of net 30. So, okay, you guys have been hearing me say net 30. So net 30 would be, you have an account with this company, right? They gave you a line of credit for, it could be 1,500. It just depends. And so you can spend that with them every month, right? And you have 30 days to pay it back. They also have net 60, net 90. So net 60 would be, hey, you got 60 days to pay it back. Net 90 would be, you have 90 days to pay it back. Okay? A lot of these companies also um have credit cards. I'm sorry. Yeah, they have prepaid credit cards. So they may have like a Visa, a MasterCard, and so on. Amazon has credit cards. People don't realize that. They have Visa, they have MasterCard. So if you have the Amazon Net 55 credit line, right? Not the Net 30 invoicing, but I'm talking about the Net 55 credit line. You can actually purchase credit cards through that. You can I'm going to repeat that again. You can actually purchase credit cards through that, and then use those credit cards to gain money. How do you get money from it? You can buy money orders. put the money orders into your bank account. You can buy things from your friend's business. Some people buy things from their own business, but you ain't heard it from me. I'm going to say that again. Some people buy things through their own business, but you ain't heard it from me. So there's different ways that you can use those prepaid cards to get money. Remember, let's just say you're just starting out and you have bills to pay, right? You don't have any money, but you can get prepaid credit cards. So make them work for you. Plain and simple. Make them work for you. You got a net 55 account, right? And you're able to get $1,000. I think with Amazon, you can get in one day 10 $100 Visa cards, and I think you can get two $200 cards. So what if you did that for a couple of days out the week? Think about it. So that's ways that you can get ready cash. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have time to pay it back, even if it's 2 months. Within 2 months, if you are grinding and hustling the way that you should be, you should have purchased something that you could sell at that point to get the money back. Excuse me. So Lowe's, you can get credit cards. Home Depot, Quill, Uline, I don't think they sell credit cards. But I just named a couple of companies that you can get, guys, that are tier one. So there are some other companies that you can pay for them to actually report to the credit bureaus. So there's like CEO Creatives, Quill.com, that's free, but I think they used to actually report. I think they still do. Uline, Granger, there's a lot of them, guys, and I have a list. Like I said, I have a long list and my featured on my Facebook page. Okay, but there's a lot of different ways, and just without getting too far up, because a lot of you that are listening, if you're not at a certain step, then you're not going to be able to get a lot of things that I'm talking about. Like Dell, I have a business credit account with them. Samsung, I have a business credit account with them. Circle K, I have a gas card. And guys, let me just tell you something great about gas cards. With gas cards, a lot of them you can use for oil changes, and you can purchase things in store. So anything that gas station sells, a lot of times you can use your gas card for that. Okay. Um, I have two different BP cards. I have the BP MasterCard and I have the regular BP card. I have a gas card called A to B. I have the Chevron. I have the Chevron and Texaco card. So I have a lot of different gas cards. And no, you do not have to be a truck driver to get these gas cards, guys. All right, you don't have to be a truck driver to get the gas cards. So again, if you follow the blueprint and you're serious about building business credit, listen, you will never have to use your personal credit again. If you do this the right way, you can build so much business credit. And also, the great thing about business credit is they're not concerned. They are not concerned about how many inquiries you have. Because trust, whenever I first was applying, I was up all night applying for everything. Anytime I saw somebody say, hey, I got approved for this, that, and the third, I was there applying. IKEA has a business account. Tiffany's has a business account. Macy's has one, but I can't find that link. Um, Walmart, of course, Sam's Club. So there's a lot of there's a lot, guys. There's so many different accounts that you can get through your business, and then there's a lot of different companies that you can use. So like I said, let's just say you're someone, right? You don't get approved for the net 55, but Amazon approves you for, let's just say, $4,000. And you're like, wow, okay, I got this $4,000 from Amazon, and I have, and I have invoice and pay by invoice. So I have 30 days to pay them back. Think about how many things that you can order from Amazon to start a business up that you can sell. You can even sell on Amazon. It's just a matter of getting everything started. Let's just say you want to do a t-shirt line. Amazon sells t-shirts. Amazon sells printers. Amazon sells Cricut machines. So you can get all of those things and you ain't paid $1 out your pocket because you have net 30 invoicing. So guys, you got to think smart. There's ways to make money without having money. There's ways to make money without having money. Let's just say you wanted to sell brushes or combs. I mean, people buy everything all the time. It doesn't have to be t-shirts. Everybody ain't built to make t-shirts. So there's just different things that you can look for to purchase, to buy. Fair.com, that's another one. Fair is a wholesale place. Fair has everything, guys. When I say they have a little bit of everything, you can find something on Fair. You can find something on Fair to sell. So it just depends. Let's just say you make, like I make hair products. A lot of my stuff, I grow a lot of my herbs and stuff. But let's just say you wanted to make soap, or you wanted to start selling makeup or lip gloss or hair products, anything. Amazon sells everything. So again, you have that invoice and hey, you got 30 days to pay it back. So don't you think that would make you want to hustle? You got friends, you got family, even though half the time friends and family don't support you. I'm just gonna keep it 100. They don't. Some do, but a lot don't. And it's sad. It's the people that know you that don't believe support you, and I don't know why that is. But crabs in the barrel syndrome. That's what they call it. Crabs in the barrel. But hey, it is what it is. So, um, if you are on Facebook, you can promote like crazy. You can ask your friends to share. You got neighbors, have a yard sale. I mean, anything. There's ways of doing it, guys. There's ways of doing it. So I've been talking for 51 minutes now. Is there anyone that has any questions? Because like I said, there's a lot of information and I don't want to get anyone confused. So I want to meet you where you are right now in your business building. So please, if you have a question, feel free to type in your question or call the number that's on the line and I'll answer and you can ask me that way. But ask the questions, guys, while you have me here now because I'm about to get off of here. And thank you to everyone that actually came and joined in. Please share this. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you are subscribed, okay? Another thing you guys could do, let's just say you wanted to sell business cards. You want to sell brochures, anything like that. You can make those things. And I can tell you all what you would need to purchase to actually make those things. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, all right? And if you enjoyed all of this, if you feel like, hey, she was dropping some jewels, y'all see my Cash App up there, $ Dwell 718. Send a donation. I love donations. I mean, I do this for free. So, but I love taking donations too. Who doesn't? So if you feel like, this was some valuable information, when you go to my Facebook page, you like, man, she giving all this information and it's free. Hey, you can always hit my Cash App up, and I appreciate it. So if you have any questions, guys, I know it's somebody that either hasn't started or you have started. Maybe you stopped. Maybe you got confused somewhere. Please ask the questions. Like I said, I've been doing my research since December, and November of last year. And I'm talking about days when I wasn't even going to sleep till the next day because I was just like intrigued. Once I got it, I got it. So I just kept researching. So I have tons and tons and tons of information, of links, of hookups that I can share with you guys. All right. So if you have some questions, please ask. Please ask. Please ask. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to okay, let me approve it. I see some of you came on over and requested to join a group. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll give you guys a minute. Oh, another thing. Once you get your tax ID, right, to actually, and your DUNS number and everything like that, to actually get approved for a business phone line of credit is not hard. Like, I went online and I got approved for 12 lines with T-Mobile. And I mean, it took no time. So what I did was, because I already had that second phone number, which was through Google Voice that I had been using for free, I unlocked it so I can keep the number. And then I actually ported that number from Google Voice into my new phone. And that became my business account. Make sense, guys? And I tell you how to do all of that on my Facebook page. On my Facebook page. Um, just go to featured, because everything that I have ever posted that I feel like is very important, it is under featured. Okay, it is under featured. It is under featured. And I just started the group couple of months ago, and it's growing. We have about, well, we have 190 members so far. So let me show you guys what that group looks like. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hold on. So see, this is what it looks like. Excuse me. All right. So when you see that, you know you're at the right group. But you need to go to featured, okay? And when you go to featured, scroll down. And for you, it's going to be like one, two, three. But for me, it's kind of backwards. For me, it shows me the most recent that I just did. But when you go to it, it's going to show you the first stuff I've ever posted. So see? So here's where I tell you how to port your Google Voice number. Um, So here it says, today's post is going to show you how to get business credit from an online retailer. So I break that down for you guys. All of this is in my group. So it's tons of information. See, here it says business, this is business must haves. Here, remember I told you guys about freezing your credit? This post here that I shared back March 17th, I'm telling you, basically, these are the links to where you freeze your credit. So again, this is all free, guys. I do this just to help give back. Um, this is the link for the net 30. See? This is a link where I'm telling people that they can make money selling 3D crystals. I have that hookup. So that's something else you can do. No money down. The BP gas card, the link. 10 easy approval net 30 accounts. Some of these are the easy ones. Just take a screenshot, guys. If you see it, and I have the links in probably another post. See? Excuse me. Bill credit with the debit card. Um, okay, so now I'm getting into the steps. So this is step 9. So you guys will see it when you're looking at it from your featured from 1 to 9. So it says now it's time to get found on the internet. Add your business. So I have the links of where to add the business. See? So listen, guys, it's tons and tons of information. And I do this on my free time. I do this on my free time, guys. Create social accounts. So all of this, look, get a website for your business, and I have, look, see, I have a link there. Get a DUNS number, and I also have the link there. So as I was saying, all of that is on my account. I mean, it's on the page. Look, get your EIN. I have the link there. Steps to starting your own business. Step 1. So oh wow. I started this page, this group March the 1st. All right. So yes, again, there's tons and tons of information in there. And you guys can also share, you know, you can always share the group with someone that you know that it may help. All right. That's just like the other day. I actually made some thank you cards for someone for their business. And I did these myself. I did these myself. So yes. So does anyone have any questions? I did some t-shirts. I also did some t-shirts too. Oh, so let me tell you guys this too. Another thing. Another thing. Let me tell you guys this. So you guys know how I mentioned about fair? How I mentioned about fair, right? And this is it. This is what it's called. All right. Take a screenshot. If you actually hold on. If you actually download the app, right? If you download the fair.com app, hopefully they're still doing this. They will give you $100 to spend that you don't have to worry about, paying back as far as an invoice. So they'll give you $100 credit. So it's a win-win, guys. That's a win-win. That's a win-win right there. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Staples. Here's a link to get an account with Staples. A to B gas. So they've started me off with 1,000. So I've already paid because I use them now. It's a weekly card, but it doesn't matter because I'm building my credit because they do report. So with them, once you make $1,000 in successful payments, you can unlock maintenance, repairs, tires, tolls, and other auto expenses. Can't beat that. Uh, okay, so I was telling everybody that these are the two net accounts that I have. So I have the pay by invoice, which they gave me 7,500, 7,300. Yeah, 7,500. Hold on. Yeah, see? They gave me 7,500, and then I have my business line of credit, and I think that's like 10,000. I'm not even sure. But the business line of credit is the one that I can use as a credit card. And I mean, both of them you can use as a credit card, but business line of credit, you can actually get their um gift cards with that. You can't get it with the pay by invoice. They don't even give you the option. But I have both. So remember, this is still on my this is still in my group. So here it is. Remember I told you guys as far as getting approved for the Amazon account, if when you do apply for your business account, right? If they don't automatically send you something, then you see what I have here? All right. So, and I probably gave away too much there. But anyway, come on over, guys. Join. Oh yeah, these are the shirts that I did. Let me show you. I just did these. t-shirts, individual t-shirts, custom t-shirts. So this customer wanted their new business. They wanted some shirts to give to their new clients, and they ordered 30 of them. Not bad, huh? They got all white. They ordered 30, so I'm still completing them. I did 20. So now I have to do. So guys, there's different ways that you can make money. I mean, you just got to be motivated and dedicated. You got to be motivated and dedicated and say, hey, this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do. So hey, I have links. Let me show you this too. I also have links here. So okay, don't get the build business credit. You got to start somewhere. Here's a blueprint business credit links. Look at all the links. Look at all these links. All of those are on my business page, are on my group. I also sell t-shirts, I make my stuff. So that's my company, Miracle Growth Water. So different ways of branding yourself, guys. I can help you guys with all of that. So don't feel like you are lost. Don't feel like you are lost. There I go. Don't feel like you're lost. All right, you got a sister here that's trying to help you guys. So again, you just got to put the time in. The same time you put in to watch TV, to do everything else. Think about when your regular money done ran short. Imagine if you had American Express cards. Imagine if you had like companies that you had lines of credit with that you could just go to and get things. I'm just saying. So again, does anyone have any questions for me? Make sure you guys look at the pinned, and you can also go to the description of this video. And I do have the link to my Facebook page there. I have the link to my Facebook group there. But guys, every day I'm sharing information. I'm just trying to give back. Just trying to help somebody help themselves. There's no reason why you should not be making some type of extra money or being in business for yourself somehow. All right. So now, no one that watches me can say, I have a business and I don't know what to do to start getting business credit, because I put it all out there free of charge for you guys. So, as a payback, guys, what you guys can do is share it. Pull your other brother up, put your hand back and bring somebody up with you, especially if you're in the group. Share the group, guys. Y'all have friends on Facebook. You guys see the link here. Copy it, paste it, send it to somebody that's in your phone that that may be thinking about starting a business and they don't know where to go or what to do. And they want to go ahead and start building business credit so that they can get business credit and not even have to worry about their regular credit. There's ways, guys, that you can get Airbnbs. It's so many things that you can do. If you have a car that you're not using that's still in decent order, you can rent that car out on Toro. I wouldn't suggest buying a car and you have payments on it and putting it on Toro, because they can snatch it back. But if you buy something decent, you can make extra money by renting the car out. So there's different ways of making money, and there's a lot of different ways of leveling up your business. All right. So if you guys enjoyed this video, can someone just put a 1 in the comments? If you enjoyed the video, put a 1 in the comments, please. And next time I do a Q&A, y'all better be asking questions, because one thing about me, you never know when I may stop. You never know if I might decide, what, I'm shutting down this group. So you guys better be getting all the information that you can get. And there's always haters out there. So, we hope and pray that the group doesn't get shut down. So take advantage of that information. Make sure you have it. But if you guys can still hear me, because I haven't seen anything in a minute. If you guys can still hear me, can you put a 1 up? Put something in the comments to let me know that you guys are still here. Do I have to do it myself? I don't know why I'm not seeing the comments. That's what it is. On my end, I'm not seeing. Y'all been saying something. Oh, wow. I am so sorry. Wow, y'all been saying something for a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at it now. I don't know why it's not updating for me. As far as the comments, let me see. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, well, I'm on my phone now. Um, wow, I am so sorry. Well, I'm glad I put my phone out. Okay, let me go back. Um, let's see. Motion detected. Your front door. I'm about to apply for Amazon. Be right back. Good for you, brother. I just want to come on and say hi to my baby Hollywood. Love you, sis. Hey, Aubrey, the fashion designer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you in the group? If you're not in the group, please click that link and join. Hey, Nia. Okay, so I have a question. I'm sorry, guys. I've just been talking. All right. So here's a question. Um, if two people own a business and you try to get credit in the business name and you have the PG, I'm assuming that both owners will have to do the PG. Um, Kat, that is a good question. That's an excellent question. Now, I don't know because a lot of times they'll say like when I'm applying for a credit, right? They'll ask me, is there anyone else that I want to put down on the credit on it? And then I just put no. Now, if it's a car, yes. If two people, let's just say you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to buy a car, and on your LLC, because they do ask you to see the paperwork, they do ask to see your paperwork. And if it's two people there, then both people are gonna have to be there, yes. So more than likely, if they have the PG, more than likely both would have to, yes. And that would just be probably for different things because you have to keep in mind when you're talking about someone that owns a business, all of that information is public knowledge. So I'm assuming that if a company sees that two people own it, then they'll probably say both people have to be on that application. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so CT, hey, so CT, um, just just wait. Yeah, you need to wait for them. Oh, wow. All right. So I need to wait for them to send me an email. They already emailed me to say business account's been approved. So CT, congratulations for one thing. Wait about wait about a day. Today's Friday. So wait till tomorrow, wait till Sunday. By Monday, if you do not have an email, and also CT, is your email a business email? Remember, I said apply with your business email. So is your email a business email? Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it'll take like maybe an hour or two or some days. If and again, like I said, make sure your email is a business email. If it's not a business email, prior to me contacting you or you contact me for the blueprint of what you need to tell them in the chat, we're going to have to switch your email out. So make sure that your email is a business email. Okay? Make sure your email is a business email. Um, it's good to pay your credit card before it's due. Now, I got a blueprint on credit cards too, but that'll be a whole nother conversation because I can tell you how you can max your credit card out to use it. I can tell you can max out one credit card to pay your other credit card, but then pay that credit card back before your statement date. Not before the due date, before the statement date. But listen, that's a whole nother video. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Okay. All right, I see it. And yes, thank you to everybody that's joined. And guys, because now I can see your questions, um, I'm going to stay about 5 more minutes. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me now. I'm about to be honoring the Sabbath. I do honor the Sabbath, so the sun will be going down soon. So I need to Anything business, I don't do during that time. But thank you guys to everyone that came on. I am going to make it a habit. Next time I come on, you guys will be able to see my face. All right. But like I said, when I did this one, this initial one, I wanted you guys just to focus on the information that I'm saying, not look at my hair. If I got on makeup, my earrings, jewelry, you guys get what I'm saying. I want you guys to focus. And again, if you're new, go to my Facebook page, hit featured, and just follow, guys. And please post the questions. I do answer questions, guys. If you have questions, I'm here to help you. Nobody helped me. I've owned a hair salon like before I closed my shop. Um, when did I open up my shop? Early 2000s? Yeah, almost early to mid 2000s. So it's like, hey, no one told me, but now I know. And knowing is half the battle. So now when I shop, guys, I do everything through the business. And also, when you do stuff through your business, remember, these are tax write-offs. You can write all this stuff off. Anything that you spend, any time that you do business meetings, anything, traveling, you can write that off. Buy a car through your business, you can write off all your payments, all the maintenance. So listen, that's a great tax deductible. Yeah, you might make a pretty penny, but think about what you spent for the year running your business. And I do my own taxes now. I fired my accountant. I do my taxes through TurboTax. And this is the first year, guys, that I've ever got anything back from state. Yes, the first year, and I did my own taxes. So shout out to TurboTax. Because I didn't even realize a lot of stuff that I could write off, I could write off. So shout out to TurboTax because I just went in the app and boom, I did everything myself. So you don't even have to pay someone to do your taxes. And I'm talking about business taxes. Yes. Learn how to become self-sufficient. You don't always got to pay somebody to do something for you. So for anybody that came, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming and listening to this information. Trust me, I always call my group future millionaires because when you have the blueprint, when you know what to do and how to do it, and the order of what to do and how to do it, listen, it's only up from here. It's only up from here. All right. It is only up from here. So remember, guys, apply for that tax ID number, which is EIN. The links are there. Apply for your DUNS number. Get that business email. And if you can't afford right now to get a whole nother phone, then get a phone through Google Voice, guys. Get a Google Voice number. Get a Google Voice number. Google Voice number is free. You can have two lines on your phone. You can have the Google Voice and you can have your regular line. Okay? But once you actually want to really level up and you want to separate it, hey, I got the information. It's in my group. So share this video, guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys. And listen, if you are serious about leveling up, having more than just, a 9 to 5, or if you do have a business and your business isn't going anywhere and you just don't know what to do, I am here to help you guys. Besides me, there's a lot of other videos that you guys can watch. There's a lot of other groups, but I don't charge you guys anything. But like I told you, if you want to give a sister some cash app, hey, you want to donate something to my cash app, it's right there. $5, $10, $2, $1. It doesn't even matter. I appreciate you guys because all of this information is free. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have 190 people in my group. So once they take heed, because think about it, a lot of times people will be in a group, but if they're not on Facebook, then they don't even realize the information that they're missing, or they join the group and they don't come back. Listen, if you are serious about your business and you trying to level up, listen, I'm not your competition. I'm here to help you. If I felt like, you guys would be trying to eat off of the same table I'm eating off of, I wouldn't even be here to give you guys information. Just saying. I was like, I ain't giving them nothing, which is what some people do. But there's different ways that we can help one another. You might have a business that I can purchase from. I sell hair products, that help with hair loss. So you might want some of my products. You might need business cards, t-shirts. Hey, I do that. You might say, hey, I don't want to make my own. Dwoa, can you do it? Or somebody else in the group. So there's different ways that we can help one another and still build up our business. Okay, especially my brothers and my sisters. And y'all know what I'm talking about, especially my brothers and my sisters. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking your time to actually spend with me because you didn't have to. Again, if you need any information from me, if you need any information, feel free to come to the group. Um, Ask your question, leave it in the chat. Sometimes if I'm not there to answer yet, someone else may have the answer. But you won't know. You know how they say closed mouths don't get fed? You won't know what it is until you actually ask the question. So shout out to all of you guys for taking this next step and building your business credit. I'm so proud of you guys. I cannot wait to see what you guys are doing. And in the group, please, today's Friday, guys. I'm not the group that you can't share your information. Go to the Facebook group, put down the link of what you do. You never know. You might get customers from the group. It's 190 people in there. So you got 190 people that you can share your information with. Share your websites, guys. I don't mind. Okay? So let's continue to build each other up, help one another, keep the Father first. I love you guys. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. So I do have CEO shirts. So I have CEO women's shirts and CEO men's shirts. So we all are CEOs. Even if you thought about it, we're going to make it happen. All right? Pray on it. Please pray on it, guys. Oh, 191 members. Amen. Hallelujah. So pray on it. Talk to the Father. Give him your vision. I don't believe in speaking stuff into existence. I do believe in praying to the Father and saying, hey, Father, this is what I'm trying to do. What do you think? Or, just ask him for his blessing over your business. So that's it, guys. I have talked my little mouth off. I thank you guys again. Any of the links that you need, remember, if they're not here, go to my Facebook group. Go to my Facebook group. You see it up there in blue. That is my group. Join. Then go to featured. Then go to featured. Then go to featured and look at everything that is there. All of the links are there. All of the information that I'm sharing with you guys is there. Anything else that you need, I am here to help. Now remember, Fridays sundown to Saturday sundown, I do honor the Sabbath. So if you leave questions, then I will not be answering those questions because I won't even be on Facebook. But once I come back, I will gladly answer any questions. And if I don't know the information, I'll definitely research it so I can get that information to you. So love you guys. Take care. Have a blessed weekend. Any Mother's Day, any mothers, happy Mother's Day, even though Mother's Day for a mother is literally every day. You don't stop being a mom. So it's not that one day for us. It's every day that we're moms. So that's it, guys. Love you. Thank you, Sister Cat, for everything that you do to help my brand. I love you, my sister. Love you. Love your friendship. Love the Yah-fearing woman that you are. So that's it. Gotta go, guys. Go join the group. Share this video. You never know who may need this information. Save it. Love you guys. I'm out.